I'm here live with one of our amazing Elite Nurse to Coach Academy students, Enessa. This is Enessa. She is a mindset and emotional release coach, and we are so excited to have you here. Welcome to the interview, Enessa.
Thank you so much. And I'm excited to be invited to this podcast and looking forward to see what we can discuss together.
I love it. Okay, perfect. So we would love to hear more about you. Can you tell us about your background and also the type of coaching that you're doing?
Yes, my name is Enessa Ariella. It's a double name. Ariella comes from Hebrew. And just I would love to share a little bit about my personal background as well as professional. I came into this country as a very young lady running away from the Soviet communist regime. And quite literally, I came with two suitcases and $200 in my pocket, hoping to establish a new life and create a new family in this beautiful country, which I accomplished. I have a beautiful son who is a U.S. Naval commander. I have a wonderful family and beautiful little grandson, Gideon, who is the joy of my life. As far as professionally, as a child growing up, I always cared and wanted to heal people. I was very empathetic to people's pains and suffering. So I always wanted to become a medical doctor. Things turned around a little bit differently for me here, but I became a cardiovascular registered nurse. And I spent 30 years taking care of hundreds and, if not thousands, of patients throughout my nursing career.
Beautiful. So incredible. The work that you've done. Thank you so much for everything and such a beautiful story of coming to America and starting a new life and just having your dreams come true. This is so cool. We would
Yes.
love to hear, when we first started working together, where were you at and where did you want to go?
So when I found you and I met you, Heather, at the same time, I was in my nurse coaching school. And I decided to run it parallel because as I was learning about nurse coaching, I realized that in order to run it as a successful business, I needed systems, I needed pathways. And I found your academy as a vehicle to take me to where I needed to go. And you see, I had the vision. I am passionate about it. I love people and I love taking care of people through the system that I created because my company's name is Mind Canvas Coaching. But having a passion is not enough. You need a vehicle to take that passion and bring it to the world in order to change lives, to transform people's lives. And that's what I'm committed to. And that's why I'm here with you and with the Academy. Thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. I love that you are learning the systems, you put your infrastructure together for your business, and you realize that, this is the vehicle that will allow you to be very successful in your business. So we'd love to hear about some of the specific results and things that you've created during your time in the academy so far.
Well, I established my social media presence. As a matter of fact, when I came to you, I had no presence at all, not Facebook, not Instagram, nothing. And it was a big step of a shift, identity shift, because I was working as a nurse, working for the medical system, and now I'm establishing my own business. So I had to step out of my own comfort zone. I had to walk out of my own mind limitations and emotional struggles to make myself visible to the world. It was a learning curve. It was a struggle, but I did it anyway. And you know what? That's what I understood. We don't need to wait for the perfect time because it never comes. We take our fears, we take our insecurities, we take our anxieties, and we do it anyway. And by doing it, I became more confident. I gained more clarity of the direction that my business is taking. And that's where I am right now, a totally different person than just few months ago.
It's incredible to see how far you've come in such a short amount of time. The progress that you're making is just incredible. And the transformation that you're experiencing is just, life changing. And so I love the fact that you have been able to grow such a beautiful social media presence. You're getting out of your comfort zone. And I love the fact that, you recognize that, the right time will never come and we just have to go for it, even with all of our fears and everything. So I love the work that you're doing, and you're such an incredible example for us all. So we'd love to hear what your favorite part of the Academy has been so far.
I like this question, Heather, because I think it's a balance of growth on one side and support on the other side. And growth is not easy. I just said when we have a growth mindset, we push against the limitations. And it is not an easy work. It challenges you on every side. But that's where you motivate us. That's where you're encouraging us. And when you are pushing us sometimes, go ahead, do it anyway. On the other side, I have the support. Like last night, when I meet with my colleagues, with the students in the academy, we are able to share very similar journey and what we are going through as far as mindset transformation, emotional release, all the difficulties as we are pushing against our limitations, basically building a new identity as nurse coaches, as entrepreneurs and professionals in this field. So I love the combo and the balance of growth on one side and support on the other side. And I appreciate it very much.
Oh, you're so welcome. It's such a pleasure having you in our academy. We love you, and you're just amazing, Enessa. So we'd love to hear, what would you say to someone who is thinking about joining the academy, but they're hesitating or they don't know if they should?
Well, I say that if you found Heather, there is a reason that you were able to connect. Just listen to Heather's teachings. Listen to her approach. Listen to us, her students, that appreciate this academy so much. And one thing that I appreciate, the longevity and the time that we can spend with you, because the transformation, the shift of the identity, stepping into the new business is not a quick fix. It's a process, and you are committed to us to stick with us as we are sticking with the program for full 12 months, because that's where transformation takes place. So I encourage nurses that are looking into opportunities to definitely join the academy, because there's so much to offer as far as knowledge, education. I think it's unlimited. Sometimes I get overwhelmed what Heather has in her sleeve, but it also the support that she offers, not only herself, her staff, and the colleagues that you will come to meet and recognize as your support as we journey through this identity shift.
Yeah, I love that. Well, thank you so much for your kind words. It means a lot. And I love the fact that you are just enjoying the phenomenal support. And, our community is just next level. It's very world class, definitely. So I love that. We'd love to hear how you feel now compared to before we started working together.
Well, I think when I came to you, I was like a baby. I didn't know anything. I didn't know where I was launching myself into. Now, few months later, I feel confidence because now that I was able to put myself out there, I clarified my vision. I'm clarifying the purpose that I'm doing this for. I am confident with my voice. I'm confident with my message. I'm confident, becoming more and more confident with my perception. And I see from week to week as I'm putting out the information and education material on my social media, looking at this at it with self-criticism, I can see a big difference in the level of confidence that I gained since I started.
Yeah, it's beautiful to see how much you've grown in your confidence, your clarity, and everything. So amazing. We'd love to hear what you're most proud of yourself for accomplishing so far.
I would say I'm the most proud that I am committed to the calling. And I call it more than just a business. I realized that I cannot not do it. This is the calling. And throughout my life, all the experience, all the knowledge that I gain, I'm able to integrate everything and now use this vehicle as a vehicle of healing to put out there into the world. I know there are souls, I know there are people that are waiting for my message. I know that they are waiting for exactly what I have to give, my unique program, my unique approach, because I combine um, science of quantum physics. I combine the science of epigenetics, the science of neuroplasticity with the mystical teachings of the Jewish mystics and the prophets. So it's this truly holistic alignment of mind, body, and soul. And that's when we release the flow and we stop the struggle of life. We begin to enjoy life as the life flows through us.
Yeah, so beautiful. We'd love to hear more about your coaching program and your coaching services.
So my company's name is called Mind Canvas, and there is a reason why I gave such a name, because to me it represents the subconscious mind and the wonders of the subconscious mind. We don't know much about it. We are learning. And there are scientists and doctors that came before us, but there is that voice needs to amplify. So I am another maybe little drop in a bucket, but we need more and more voices because people are hurting, people are suffering, people are stuck in chronic diseases. And I choose to challenge that we can knock out these chronic diseases because we can reprogram, we can reconnect, we can reset ourselves because a human being is integrative being. And I say that it is a fusion of spiritual and physical, of matter and energy. So I can challenge the medical system. And I say, we walked away from that integrative approach. We became so specialized that we only have a tunnel vision, but we need to integrate it more because we need to look at the human being as an integrative being of body, mind, and soul. And I just want to add my little drop to to amplify the voice that is out there, because we can change. We can change societies, we can change medical system, and we can change a person health and return people to well-being. And I always say to my patients or potential clients, let's return you to wellness through your personal mind canvas.
That's beautiful. So incredible the work that you are doing. I love it so much. And I'd love to hear what you love most about your work and your calling.
Helping people. I'm passionate. I felt in my childhood. I hate to see pain. I hate to see suffering. I was able to apply self-healing to my personal life, to apply resilience. I mean, I came out of very difficult society, and I came back to resilience. I bounced back. I recreated my life. I recreated my health, and everything is possible. Let's go on the positive, because the energy, the source is available. But when we block it, it's not that the flow stopped. The flow never stops. The provision never ends. It's something within us that blocks the flow of a life force. So that's what I'm passionate to explain to people, to educate people, and to coach people how to undo the blockages of the life flow, and how to restore life to happiness, health, abundance, and joy.
I love that. That's so beautiful. And where do you see yourself and your business going in the future? What is your vision?
I see it growing. I think that I have a certain set of gifts and talents. I know I'm very good in one-on-one coaching. I do very deep work. Within one session, I see tremendous deep release of deep rooted and deep hidden frozen emotions. But I also know that I'm very good educator. So I would like to develop my YouTube channels where I can educate about the power of the mind and the power of the soul, and how to release the frozen emotions, how to liberate yourself, how to come to wellness, health, abundance, and well-being. And I also like to lead meditation sessions. And I think I would also enjoy doing retreats, wellness retreats, return to wellness through mind canvas. As a matter of fact, I'm meeting with someone today, and we are discussing perspective, maybe one day that would lead to 2, 3 day, or the whole healing vacation retreats in the future. And that's where I see myself going.
So incredible. Well, congratulations on everything you're doing, Enessa. I am so happy for you and just so excited for your future and this beautiful work that you're doing. Where can people reach out to you? How can they get in touch with you?
Um, I have a presence on the internet. My website is www.mindcanvascoaching.com. I have presence on Facebook and Instagram, and it's called by my name, Enessa Ariella. I also have a Facebook group, and it's called Mind Canvas Portal. And in all my social media outreach, I offer 30-minute holistic assessments, a place where I can meet one-on-one with people that are interested to find out how they can return to wellness. And it's a simple, honest conversations where we can discuss if we're matched to work together, and how I can help a potential client to get well.
Amazing. Well, congratulations again on everything, Enessa. It's been such a pleasure having you here today, and congratulations on everything you're doing in your business.
Thank you so much, Heather. I appreciate you very much.
You're so welcome. All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.